Harry S. Truman sworn in first full term as President of the United States. The Republic of Ireland leaves British Commonwealth to formally become a republic. And the Council of Europe is founded by signing the Treaty of London. The year is 1949, and this stellar New Yorker was available over at your local Chrysler dealership. But before getting into all of it, I'm Jay. Welcome to What It's Like, the automotive channel that features cars that never get the time of day and dares you to drive something different. We post between 4 and 5 episodes each week, with engine episodes on Wednesday or Thursday. If that sounds of interest, a channel that you'll totally dig, subscribe and hit the bell icon next to it to never miss a video. Going to make a new premiere time at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to try my best to have the videos done at that time moving forward, but we might move back to 4:20 in the summertime, but I'll let you guys know. 1949 Chrysler model lineup, Royal in the basement, followed by Windsor, Saratoga, New Yorker, and Imperial at the top. Chrysler New Yorker could be had as a two-door club coupe, two-door convertible, two-door town and country, four-door town and country woody wagon, and four-door sedan. New Yorker first making its appearance as the New Yorker Special in 1938 as a trim model. The New Yorker name would come 1 year later. The New Yorker would be Chrysler's top shelf offering for most of its production run, offered in 14 series from 1938 through 1996. The 1949 Chrysler New Yorker was designed by K.T. Keller. Let's talk specs. 211.75 inches long, 73.5 inches wide, 64.8 inches tall. It rides a wheelbase of 131.5 inches. It weighs 4,370 pounds. Price, $3,231, which is equivalent to you spending $41,869.55 in the year 2024. Moving on to engine, only one engine on offer, 323.5 cubic inch displacement, inline flathead 8, 5.3 liters. It's good for 135 horsepower at 3,200 RPM. 270 pound-feet or 366 newton meters in or around 1600 RPM with a bore of 3.3 inches and a stroke of 4.9 inches. Compression is 725 to 1 when backed with the Presto-Matic automatic transmission, which was a semi-automatic transmission. 0 to 60 could be had in 21.4 seconds, which is still faster than a Volkswagen Beetle. Theoretical top speed of 86 miles per hour while achieving an average meaning not the best, but not the worst. Another word for the middle, average, 12 to 14 miles to the gallon. And these are all just jumping off points. Mileage may vary. Almost forgot, 49 saw a redesign, so let's compare 48 on top, 49 on the bottom. Starting in the front, just about everything is different, but there are similarities worth pointing out. Both have single headlights, both have split windshields, but the frames are different, painted on the 48 with trim around the windows versus on the 49, the windshield frame is stainless steel. Bumpers, grills, front fascia, turn signal size and placement, number of overriders, bumper guards, crest, hood ornaments, all differ. Even the colors are different. Everything is different. Moving to the side profile, the 49 has a smoother side profile where only the rear fender protrudes outward, whereas on the 48, both the front and rear fenders protrude. Both have rocker trim, gravel guards on the 49. Wheel covers have also been revised. If I may direct your attention to the front fender, look at both of these. They both have that 3 side trim profile thing going on. It's very interesting. Moving aft, both have gas filler caps on the same side. The 48 has a small rear window made of real glass. The 49 has a bigger vinyl window. Tail lights, trunk handle, bumpers, as well as trunk shape all have been revised. Jumping inside to take a closer look at the dash and interior situation, which, you've guessed it, completely different. Which one do you like better? This absolutely gorgeous 1949 Chrysler New Yorker convertible is currently for sale at Classic Auto Mall, where they have this as well as 1,000 other cars for sale when recording this episode. Anybody can peruse their inventory, whether that be online or in person. 4 hours of operation, directions, and to get the scoop on this very car, be sure to click the link below after the show. Let's talk styling. Just look at how big these headlight bezels are. So turn signal indicators are nice and rectangular. Just look at all the bright work leading into the grille section. This car has bumpers. Front bumper has 4 bumperettes and or overriders. Bumper guards. Everybody calls them something different. Nice Chrysler badge right there on the nose of the car. Also notice the center line going from the emblem to the mascot. This hood design is fairly smooth. It does raise up here for the hood section. This car does not have a center line. It does have a split windshield cowl vent. It does have a split windshield with a cowl vent. Absolutely love the bright work on this car. I love how there's this one here at the very bottom. And it doesn't wrap around nearly as far as the rest of them. It's pretty much in line with the bumper, depending on how you look at it. If you look at it from here, it looks like it's in line, but it's really not if you look at it from this angle. The wheel wells are rolled. This one has 8.20 15s on it. Just look at these Chrysler hubcaps. This car does have gravel guard there, as well as rocker molding. Highlander. Antenna is on the driver's side, as well as this car has mirrors on both sides, but just look at how they're designed and mounted. Stainless steel around the windshield, opposing windshield wipers. This car is a convertible, so it does not have drip rails. Just look at this bit here. Look at how it's all channeled. This bright work stops right here, about the center, maybe 2/3 of the way off the driver's side door. It goes from the headlight to about 2/3 of the driver's door. This car also has rear gravel guards on the rear fender bulge, and then that trim piece picks up and it's thicker than ever. the stainless around the rear window. It's got a vinyl window. Look at the trunk hinges. Gas filler is on the driver's side right here. Check out these bumpers. They wrap clear back around and they take up part of the wheel well itself. Only 2 overriders and or bumper guards in the back. I don't know if you'd call that a fin. It's kind of sort of like what Cadillac was doing. Very interesting. Check out this license plate bracket. That has to be one of the biggest license plate brackets I've ever seen. I mean, the bracket itself isn't that big, but the bright work around it. It's almost like a shrine to the license plate. But while we're back here, this bar comes out to support the weight of the trunk. It's a pretty spacious trunk, all things considered, and the load floor is really, really low. Like, here's my knee for reference. It's lower than my knee. It's got a full-size bi-splice spare in the back. Getting inside, but before we do, just look at how these door handles are designed. Just look at all of the intricate details. The door doesn't, it's not that heavy for what it is. But I absolutely love the materials used. I love this plaid and this up here, separated by bright bars. Armrest, door handle to pull the door shut, door handle to get out, window crank for the big window, and just look at this spring-loaded mechanism here. Operates like this. Notice it's all trimmed out. Coming down inside the pedal box down here, there's a lot going on. You have high beam switch, clutch, brake, gas pedal, emergency brake there, the thing that looks like the top of a cane, overdrive. Just take a look at this interior. Here's what over the hood looks like. Here's what first person over the hood would look like. On then to the button switches and knobs, starting on the left and moving right. Key, red light at the bottom of the dash to let you know when the handbrake is engaged. Handbrake, overdrive, hood release, headlights, panel lights, turn signal indicators, amp meter, gasoline gauge, oil pressure, coolant temperature, speedometer with trip and odometer, high beam indicator, windshield wipers, lighter, radio, heat, defrost, ventilation controls, fan blower speed. Up above there are sun visors, and this is what they look like. They're pretty nice size sun visors. There is a oval shaped rear view mirror there in the center. Over here, you have another sun visor for your passenger. There is one latch for the convertible top. This is a compass. On to the glove box test. Here is our test subject. Here is my hand for reference. Here is the glove box in question. The hot shoe is getting caught on the latch part. I could push it in there. It would probably fit. I'm just worried that I won't be able to get my camera back. So we're going to say it doesn't fit. in the glove box. There's an ashtray and then clock. So there's an ashtray right here. As the windows do go up and down. Operate like this. So how cool is that? Everything that's found on the driver's side is also found on the passenger side. There's an ashtray. Notice there isn't any armrest though, but there is a light. But it's controllable by the switch over here. Under the hood, inline flathead 8, oil bath air cleaner, 6-volt battery. Coil is mounted to the top of the engine. Also notice the ductwork for the heat and ventilation. On the positive side, built solid, awesome dashboard, full instrumentation, great interior, said to have silk smooth performance. Against it, some will say that the styling is a bit stodgy. All right, now it's time for Would You Rather. Warning, these are not fair and write-ins are always welcome. In the first scenario, would you rather have a 1949 Hudson Commodore 8 or 1949 Chrysler New Yorker or 1949 Lincoln Cosmopolitan? I'm going to leave this here for a minute. If you need more time, feel free, pause the video. On to the second scenario, 1948 Packard Super 8 or 1949 Chrysler New Yorker or 1949 Cadillac Series 62 convertible. Once again, going to leave this here for a minute. If you need more time, feel free, pause the video. Now it's time for Name That Tune. First person to get both the name of the band and the song title correctly in the comment section will have their comment pinned to the top of it. Thank you all so much for coming out and watching this. If you'd like to get in touch with me, shoot me a comment in the comment section below. Or check out our Facebook group that correlates with this YouTube channel. If you don't have Facebook and would still like to reach me, send me an email. All of it will be linked in the description below. If it's not in the description, it will definitely be on the homepage. Until next time, toodaloo!